Number one storyline. Hey, listen. The AFC South. It just means more. Mm-hmm. Now, everybody understands that going into the year that the AFC South is a juggernaut. The AFC South has Mount Rushmore of teams, basically. Hey, how many teams are in there? 4. Where would they go? Rushmore, all of them. Titans, a little problematic. Okay, they got to figure it out.
Maybe worst team ever.
Could potentially be. They are exactly what we were just saying about the Carolina Panthers, and there's been some other teams that have been in this position since our Texans at one point were in this position. Whenever we were kind of doing
Raiders
these live
not
shows.
too far off.
Yep, they're seemingly heading that way potentially, but they got Tom Brady there, so we assume that he will figure it out and everything like that. But the Tennessee Titans got a lot to figure out. Cam Ward, I think, has all the talent in the world. If you put nothing around him, will he ever be able to accomplish anything? We have no idea. But the people of Nashville are great football people. So, hopefully that'll come together because Nashville and football being great would be fantastic and has been fantastic, but they fired Vrabel. Vrabel now maybe coach of the year with New England. Lady doesn't even show up at the firing of the thing. I mean, there's just a lot with them being bad. Jaguars, though, don't look now. Liam Cohen's got them rolling.
Go football team.
D'Amico Ryans, Houston Texans, well, they just get a huge win in the division.
Go football team.
They get a huge win in the division in a difficult place to play. Now, the AFC South, though, everybody has to still play everybody. Okay, Colts still have to play Jacksonville Jaguars twice. We have to play Houston Texans one more time. Every divisional game for the Indianapolis Colts has come in the final quarter, basically, of the NFL season. Remember when we were the hottest team in the NFL?
I do.
Yeah, there was no division games then. All the division games are right now. And guess what? Our quarterback has a fractured fibula, which I didn't even know what the fuck it was. And I looked it up. That thing's right here. That's a very vital one.
Yeah, you do.
That came out of nowhere. So I'm on injury report. Whoa. What's going on here? What's going on here? Nothing. No, all good. Okay, it'll be good. He's still playing. See him on the injury report again.
It's all good.
What's going on here? Nothing's going on. Then I see a video from Romeo Wood.
Ooh.
He's doing.
Big Ben.
Can't even move.
Put him in a boot.
What's he doing?
He's all right. He broke his leg. He'll be fine.
Well, at least you have AR as backup, right? Oh, no.
He hurt himself warming up.
Yeah. Well, at least non-division games for the Seahawks and the Niners.
Yeah, couple cupcakes.
Yeah, it's easy road here for the Indianapolis Colts.
Wow.
I don't know if this was Roger Goodell or who it was.
See that.
We've been through enough. But on that note,
It's a tough sketch.
yeah, and listen, CJ, I mean, this guy, I don't know what his problem is. He's throwing a ball basically like this. 30 yards down the field, right on the money to somebody every single time. It makes no sense how good he is seemingly every time he steps foot into our building. He is everything that you would want your quarterback to be when he's in our building. Now, our defense made some plays. Even got an interception, did a dance. It was sweet. We did a lot of good things. Alec Pierce made some plays. But inevitably, in the end, the Houston Texans beat the Indianapolis Colts. And it wasn't just the Houston Texans, might I add. It was also the refs. Okay? It was also the officials.
Bullshit.
Listen, they put ass in these officials are ass. Okay, that is what these particular refs did. This is a delay game. Okay, it's 3rd and 15. Obviously, field goal range. So 16-13. We assume Kaimi Fairbairn will make the kick, maybe. Okay, so obviously a delay of game. So they should have had to play. Then we get a phantom defensive pass interference call. Okay,
So bad.
So play shouldn't happen. Okay, and now what? Oh yeah, pass interference on who? On that? And then the ref is literally standing right behind it. He had good eyes on this thing. I saw him. This is right down our thing. He calls defense pass interference. Obviously, they get a first down. Okay, sweet. This should have been a field goal. Instead, end around. Collins, touchdown, Texans. All of a sudden, it's 20-13, right? Well, that would be if they hit the extra point. Well, let's go to the extra point. Yeah, he misses it. Okay, so it doesn't even go in. And this guy, yep, it's good, right? That's what we're doing. So this is all within a span of like 4 or 5 plays. So whenever you talk about an entire building just getting the you suck chance out of them as aggressively as possible, you're talking about in this exact moment. It was absurd, and it was back to back to back to back. And it's like the Houston Texans defense is phenomenal. Okay, yeah, there are some Texans fans in there. Their fans are also great. CJ Stroud.
What the hell? Oh, no. Is this real? They had to change the name?
Brandon Alvarez. I do not.
Oh, no.
Wait, when they do that?
I told X they can't do this. I told her, hey, excuse me. This is not allowed. AI is getting out of control.
Oh, that's not real?
I don't think. No, that's not real.
Okay.
Were the cranes already going up when you guys were leaving yesterday to do this? Or
That is not real. That is AI. It is not actually.
It looks great.
Wait, really?
Brandon Alvarez said he took the picture, right? Then he said, no. Damn, Pat responded to a pic I made. Oh, yeah, it's fake. It's not fake.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but did he make it in like with his
Like
camera?
He was the foreman.
Yeah.
No, he was on the thing, and he was doing it. Because every time
He
CJ
wasn't in the
plays,
helicopter?
he did not. That is not. It's called the Loud House. It is not called the Stroud House. I'm done with it. But this is what happens when CJ plays against us. Seemingly always wins. And with the Indianapolis Colts quarterback situation being what it is, we're in trouble because a big part of Danny Dimes' offensive contributions is the fear that he can outrun you, which he can. Hey. White boy got a little motion whenever he was running.
Yeah.
Danny Dimes, he kind of looks like a nerd, acts like a nerd, everything like that. He's big, strong, powerful, fast boy.
Over rush yards.
Over rush yards every single game. That's a massive part of his game. There really isn't much fear of that right now, I don't think. And the Houston Texans' #1 defense, that was not the right team to have to play against with that. They are.
They hunt.
They do.
they
Boy,
do hunt.
I actually thought a couple different times, these fans have to hate watching these games. Their defense is so good. This is ass. Like your offense, you're here for the offense. You show up and your offense is going to be ass against this team. So you just got to sit there and be, all right, maybe next time. All right. This is getting kind of boring, isn't it? Boo! We need to start doing some stuff. Boo! It's like, well, this Texans defense doesn't let you. They are very good. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, very good. And the Indianapolis Colts, we're trying to hold on right now. We are trying to hold the hell on right now. We got a tough road down the stretch. Joining us right now, ladies and gentlemen, is senior NFL insider and Michigan man, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Schefter. Shefty, sorry we made you wait there. We apologize.
Good.
Let's talk about Danny Dimes, shall we? I didn't know what a fibula was. I had to obviously Google it, ask where it is. That feels like a pretty important one to somebody who's pretty mobile. Now, Danny Dimes, fractured fibula, what do we know? And what should we be expecting going forward?
Well, I think it's a hairline fracture, and I think it compromises his lateral. You'll see that he has not been able to move laterally as much as he did earlier in the year, and they're not calling as many plays for him to run as they did earlier in the year, and it seems to be an issue in that regard. Obviously, he's full participant in practice. Obviously, he's going to play, but obviously he's not going to play the same way that he's been playing, and I think that has impacted their offense some.
Yeah, it certainly has. And also, it hurts very bad, this type of thing. So, obviously, the amount of mental toughness that he'll have to go through every single step. We shall watch as the journey to the AFC South Championship rolls on. Sauce Gardner, we lost him very early in the game. I was actually with Tyrese Halliburton, recovering very well, by the way. I just showed a one-footed dunk last week. Tyrese Halliburton was in the suite. Watching the game, he's a big Colts fan, loves coming out. He saw the replay of this, and obviously he's going through an Achilles thing right now. He goes, hey, that looked like something, he looked back there, that calf, something along those lines, immediately upon it happening, because that's kind of the MO of one of these things. It feels like somebody kicks you from the back, they say, and then he got carried off. Now, he's walking there, but when he was on the field, there was no pressure on his foot at all. So we were all very, very worried. What are we hearing with Sauce Gardner? Is obviously we were bummed out quick that we lost the #1 out there.
Yeah, well, the good part is, obviously, it doesn't seem like it's his Achilles. And the great Dr. Randy Moss diagnosed that right away. We were in our conference room watching the games after Sunday Countdown. And obviously, to your point, Pat, everybody thinks, okay, is this an Achilles? But within minutes, Sauce was back on the field in a boot and with crutches. And Randy's like, if you tear your Achilles, you're not coming back out into the field. It won't be his Achilles. And it doesn't look like it was. It looks like it's a calf injury. It looks like it's multiple weeks. I think we may have seen the last of him for roughly about a month. Roughly. We'll see if they decide to put him on injured reserve or not. Hey, the good part is it's not his Achilles. Because if it was his Achilles, you don't even know if the guy's ever going to be the same kind of player again. Fortunately, it looks like a calf injury. Calves are not fun, and it looked like it was very painful, and hopefully he's back soon, and hopefully Tyrese Halliburton's back soon.
Let's go to the next overreaction, shall we? This one's from Dustin Hunley at DH Sports Fan. He likes them all. Hashtag I don't want to overreact. But the Colts are done.
Oh, no.
It was a fun first 2 months of the season, but reality is set in, and the lead in the division is gone. Now we have to go to Kleintown next week to battle for the lead, and we all know how that's going to go. Go ahead and hang the first half of the 2025 season AFC South Division winners banner and be done with it. Hey, Dustin, making a lot of valid points. I don't like the way you're toning this entire thing. Colts are in a bad spot. I mean, I'm just going to say it. Now, Houston Texans, That's
a good football team.
Number one defense in the NFL. Obviously, they are a good football team. We were supposed to be a great football team, though. In the past couple of weeks, it hasn't been the case. Jonathan Taylor had a couple electrifying runs, but at the beginning of the season, obviously, it was every single time he touched the ball, he was having an electrifying run. Danny Dimes, a big part of his game, even though people don't really want to give him the credit for it, is his mobility ability. And now he has a fractured fibula. Okay,
Hairline.
Oh, okay.
Shefty said heroin. Oh, it's fine. Heroin.
It's just one of the most painful things that you can possibly have. So he's not going to be able to run as much, which is a huge part of it. And our defense, without DeForest Buckner playing, it's been certainly something. Sauce Gardner is going to be out for the next month. I mean, it is gloomy days for the Indianapolis Colts. I think we'll be talking to C.J. Stroud here in about 10 minutes or so. Can't wait to hear his thoughts on how the Colts are kind of doing and the new name for the Loud House, which I certainly do not love. But with the Colts and where we're at right now, I don't think you can judge them because we don't know what they're going to be. We have no idea what they're going to be. Massive games on the horizon.
Huge.
The refs screwed us against the Texans. There's no doubt about that.
Definitely.
Okay, the refs were certainly not on our side. There was a lot of bogus calls. That is the loudest I've ever heard the Loud House all decide that the refs were ass because the refs were ass. And then you get on the internet, everybody's saying the refs are ass. And J.J. Watt, Houston Texans Bull Ring of Honor member, says that was ass. So everybody says that the refs were ass. They certainly were ass. Okay, so I'm not going to say that isn't certainly a part of it, but we lose to the Texans. Texans are getting very good right now. Jacksonville Jaguars playing very good football right now. We lost our last two after winning all of our first ones. Feels like there's a couple different trends happening in the AFC South, and I don't like it. AFC South, it just means more, and right now it feels like we are less, and everybody else is more, D-Bud.
Yeah, and that's a tough stretch we got there. But, I mean, if you ask me before the season, going into week 14, we're sitting at 8-4. I'm not worried. We're in a good spot. We still got a chance.
Right.
We control our entire destiny.
No.
It's on the quarterback. How healthy is he going to be with the hairline fracture? He's fine running straight forward, but the lateral movement is one thing you got to do.
Run ISO.
Yeah, you got to do that in football every play. But kind of concerned about that. Then the Sauce Gardner thing. Schefter basically said he's going to be put on IR, so that's like a playoff return. That's what it sounds like to me. But maybe we can figure it out.
I mean, they're dogs in every single one of those games.
Well, yeah, that's what we like to be. We like that. Okay, especially with how the dogs did this past weekend. I don't think so. Down there in Jacksonville.
Niners, Jags at home.
-1.5.
You'll
Colts.
be.
At this week?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like that. That's what we're talking about in Clinton, going down to Duval. Take on a very good Jacksonville Jaguars team. The AFC South is a problem. Okay, it is a problem.
I don't trust Trevor Lawrence.
And everybody can be in there. We got Jags twice, Houston Texans another time. I mean, we'll see how it all goes.